Hello, in this video I want to show you the burst support for influence maps. First, on a 1000 by 1000 dimensions map without burst. So as you can see, we have big CPU spikes, mostly in our influence map view. Now, if you enable burst, to do that, you should install burst in your project, and you should use 2022, not 2021. And in your scripting, define enable wf_burst. Then click apply. And you should have burst enabled. For best performance, you should have safety checks off here, and also in your preferences in the job part, you should disable allocation tracking for leak detection and the job debugger. Unity is compiling all of our influence map code to burst. Obviously, like the normal C# classes aren't compatible with burst, but we have a version with native arrays and burst. I've enabled synchronous compilation just for testing. You don't need to do that necessarily. It will take less time to compile initially, and it will compile during play mode. If I run this, and then go to the profiler, you basically do not see the CPU like blue points like at all. As you can see, the view even do not show here. Maybe if you have multiple ones. Let's have multiple of these. Okay, with this many, now we can see it in the profiler. So now that we have basically 8 of them, you have almost the same cost. So, and also if we check the SIMD code, that like our optimized code generates, for example, let's check multiply. I'm trying to find where the actual operations are. Ah, here. So here is the actual operation, which is the multiplication. As you can see by the V and PS, it means that it's a multiplication of multiple like numbers instead of just 2. It will multiply 2, for example, or 4 numbers. And same is true with about other operations. Some things cannot be like as fast, but for example, maybe add inverse. Let's take a look at this. This is the actual operation which is happening inside the loop, and as you can see again, it's a packed operation for both of them. So it will basically work on 4 numbers instead of 1. And actually, if you look at the code base, like shout out to the Visual Assist guys, by the way. We are creating a float 4 and going through the array of items in the map really by 4, and then burst converts these to SIMD 4 operations instead of having a single operation per instruction. So you can enable this in your projects and enjoy the speed up. If you want to work with the low level class, it's no longer influence map and it's influence map struct. And also it is compatible with jobs and entities and ECS if you want to use it with them, but we do not have ECS components or job systems ourselves. But the structure is compatible if you want to run it from a job or like execute operations on it in a job or using entity command buffers or search it from entities and doing things like that. Currently, we are just creating one component with an array which uses the persistent allocator and just call burst methods on it, and that's it. Enjoy it.